What up? This is Robert Ory.
Or three-pointer. Buries it.
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Ory for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Ory from downtown.
Robert Ory from way downtown. His ass in the Philippines still. I would call that downtown. Live from Manila is seven-time NBA champion Robert Ory. That's B-Dog Brandon Harper. I'm Rob Jenners. This is the Big Shot Bob Shoot-Around, our little extra Friday show. Topics and questions and all kinds of rando stuff we didn't get to on the show from this past Tuesday. If you ever have something you want to contribute to it, just track us down, man. Big Shot Bob Pod at Gmail and pretty much on all the social medias and stuff. First question, Rob, came in from Tyler. The Miami Heat are going to unveil Dwyane Wade's statue. And is it the Kaseya Center? Is that how you say it? In Miami? When I was down there, it was the American Airlines Arena.
Yeah.
So I'm not familiar with the Kaseya Center, I don't know, on October 27th. Justly deserved, right? I mean, of course, if anybody's going to get a statue for the damn Miami Heat, damn well better be Dwyane Wade. He wants to know, what other player do you think deserves a statue that doesn't have one? We'll start there, and there's a second question. So, is there a player that
motherfucker?
Okay.
Me.
And the second question was, if you were ever to get one, Robert Ory, what team would it be with, and what would it look like?
If you think about players, I think most of them already have one. I think I think about me. I'm a big Patrick Ewing fan. I love Patrick Ewing. I think he is one that kind of, even though he didn't win a championship in New York, but what he did for that franchise and identity he bestowed upon that franchise, I think he is one of the players that should get one. You know, and
are there other players with statues at Madison Square Garden? I don't know why I don't know this.
I don't think anybody.
I don't think they have
Square.
statues outside.
They ain't got no damn room.
Yeah, there ain't nowhere to put one. They would have to go inside.
Yeah. People like, you think, I try to think of certain athletes. Allen Iverson has one. I don't know. Charles Barkley doesn't have one, I don't think. Dream is not a statue of him per se because his religion doesn't permit that. I know Dominique has one, Kobe, Shaq. And the other one, maybe Kevin Garnett. But he didn't really win anything in Minnesota.
Well, I know, but he was. I'm with you. Though.
Yeah.
If they gave him what justly deserved,
Yeah. So,
do they do? And I don't know this either. Do they do statues in San Antonio? I don't think they have any in San Antonio.
Yeah, because they don't even want to be where they're at. So
I guess that's true. But I mean, the fact that Timmy doesn't have a statue in San Antonio is almost like egregious.
So. Yeah, they probably put one of him outside the practice site, but other than that, I don't think he's not in a stadium. I don't think they'll be playing in that stadium much longer because they got to get a bigger one or renovate it or something.
If there was a Robert Ory statue, it'd probably be with the Lakers, right? That would be the one you'd want, I'd imagine, or Houston.
You know what? I would probably go with the Lakers because it's such an iconic franchise.
Sure.
And you think about to be amongst, Shaq, Kobe, Kareem, Magic, and all of that. Hey, you ain't got to give me a big one. Just put me a little small and put it on Chick Hearn's desk. I'll take what I can get.
It's like a bobblehead on Chick's desk. Yeah, just Rob.
Exactly.
And it would have for me. It's the shot. It's the shot against the Kings. That's the one that right. That's the one that stands out the most.
Yeah, because I think, I put in 7 years there compared to 4 in Houston and 5 in San Antonio. So I had just by longevity, I would go with the Lakers. Even though I love the fact that I am up on the wall at the Houston in the Toyota Center where the Rockets play. So that's pretty cool.
It's the 30th anniversary of the '94 title. So I mean, we're it's I think there's still a lot of love in Houston for that squad.
Yeah.
For what you guys did. I mean, there's a lot of, and I DVR'd. I haven't watched it yet, but I've never seen the documentary that they did about that team. It was on NBA Network the other night, so I DVR'd it. I'm gonna watch it over the weekend just because I know you're in it and featured in it, and all those guys are. I mean, we've had most of those guys on the show, but
it's so weird. I talked to Sarah, who works for the Rockets, who's like one of the only people that are still left there when I played there, and she was like, we're doing a 30-year reunion. And she says, this is probably the last one. because they need to win another damn championship because we tired of celebrating y'all ass.
She's not wrong. She ain't wrong. If she been there that long, then yeah, she ain't wrong, man. She ain't wrong. She's like Miami Dolphins fans. Miami Dolphins fans are like, how long are we going to celebrate 72? Like, how long are we going to carry that little trope around?
Yeah, I felt that way about before the Braves won in 21, I felt that way about 95. I got so sick and tired of hearing about 1995.
Braves, man. You made it 4 World Series, you won 1, and that was the only one we get to do.
I will say this: there was a good series between the Dodgers and Braves this past series. So that was a good game.
Yeah, it was a split. Yeah, I mean, but I give the Braves some credit because I thought for sure Dodgers were going to come in and run them out the building. I was like, man, this is going to get bad. But watched your boy pitch too, Jack.
Yeah,
pitched.
Hey. When I saw Jack pitching, I was like, he ain't used to that. He ain't used to that dirty South heat.
No,
he
man.
looked like he was sweating off his eardrums. That boy was like hot.
There's the name of this week's shoot-around, sweating off his eardrums. I love it. Kevin, we did get this too from Kevin Durant this week. He was on his podcast, The Boardroom, and he was asked, what's your perfect starting lineup? Current NBA players, what's your perfect starting lineup? He had Luka at the 1. Clay at the 2, himself at the 3, LeBron at the 4, Joel Embiid at the 5. He felt that was his perfect starting lineup.
Clay who?
Thompson.
Oh.
You sound so defeated.
Clay who? Thoughts, comments? Surprised there's maybe a couple guys on this list that, I mean, he plays with one of them. Shit.
First of all, you look at this team, you got 2 guys right now that can't play no defense. That's Luka.
Oh, none.
And that's Clay. Clay, if he taking old Clay of this year,
well, no, I think
now.
they asked him for players who are playing right now. So no, I don't know if he means Clay in his heyday or if he can't mean Clay right now.
And my point is probably going to be Steph. My 2 guards probably going to be Paul George. My 3 is probably going to be KD. Yeah. My 4 is probably going to be AD. My 5 is going to be the Joker. So shit.
So you're the only one you agree with him on is himself. That's it.
Yeah.
I agree that Durant is in that 5. Yeah, no, that's not bad. I mean, that's the thing too, is though when you look around today's NBA, it's just there's so many options on so many of those guys that can go anyway. Like, I mean, Ant-Man could be in that conversation because of the way he plays. And I'll tell you what, man, Ja Morant, we're going to sleep on Ja Morant a lot because we ain't seen him in a minute. But I'm anxious to see what he throws down this year.
Me too. Yeah.
See what he comes.
Hey, we ain't got long.
No. We'll talk about him in a minute. All right, let's do this question from Ben. Shaq said he loved Caitlin Clark, but, quote, she needs to wait her turn. Do you agree with the idea that great players, no matter how great they are, need to wait their turn? Does Ant-Man need to wait his turn? This was from Ben.
Hey, first of all, let's start off with Shaq. Motherfucker, you ain't wait your turn. Shit, you
he was in the NBA Finals as a rookie, wasn't he? Or no, he wasn't in the Finals that year.
No, he wasn't.
It was 2 years. Yeah, it was 94.
It was 2 years. Yeah. But you think about it. 3 years later, he was called one of the 50 greatest. He didn't wait his turn.
Yeah, that's true.
So, hey, you got to. It's called seize the moment, seize the day. Let Caitlin take it now and demand it now. Because there's so many other players that have come in this league, not just our league, their league, and took over. Ain't nothing wrong with a young buck taking over. Shaq took over for a couple of years. So let her do her thing.
You know what? Come on, y'all. Y'all know where this is coming from. This is coming from his undying love for Angel Reese. This isn't.
That LSU bullshit.
Well, hold on. She's a rook too, though. I mean,
no. I get
that argument transfers,
It does, but this is where it messes up. She works with Shaq. She's underneath his
she's
brand.
on Playmaker, yeah.
Shaq has been in her corner since she got drafted into the league. So a lot of, even though, they're both rookies.
LSU.
But right,
before she got drafted, yeah.
Right.
To Rob's point.
I mean, this isn't just about. This is not about Caitlin waiting her turn. This is about my undying loyalty to Angel Reese. and which side I take in this whole order, which is fine. But this is why I can't, like we love the big fella, but I can't take that statement seriously because I know where that statement is coming from.
I just
anything with Caitlyn, it's hey, you need to slow down and blah blah blah. But anything with Angel, it's
and so the only validity here for me is I do get a little thin on the hype train for people early in their career, where it's like, oh, this is going to be out of control. Oh, we got to talk about her all the time or him all the time or whoever it is because they're rookies. So it's like, yeah, you want to talk about them in the moment, but put some context on it. They've had an amazing first year in the league. They've had an amazing first game out of the – like those types of conversations need a little bit of context for me. But I don't like the idea of wait your turn. If you're great, you're great. Go out, ball out. If you get the attention of the media, you're not doing that. You're just going to go out and play your game but I mean, like, I don't think Caitlin Clark demands media attention. She's just getting a lot of it. So, you know what I mean? I don't know the whole wait your turn thing. I don't really get.
It'd be different if it was unwarranted. You think about what he's doing, what she's doing with assists, the way she's putting up numbers.
Yeah, she's scoring.
It's not like there's someone like, oh, she has potential to be.
Right.
She's already there. Yeah. She's already wreaking havoc in the league with half the league hating on her, with half the league of girls following her hard, and she's still succeeding. So you got to give her props now,
True. Very true.
And speaking of LSU, that's who USC was playing. I mean, Southern Cal when they got that shit called back.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's all coming back to me now.
It's all coming back. Just give him a couple drinks and 2:00 in the morning in Manila, and he's fine. He's got all the recollection he needs. All right, let's see this quick question here from Danny for Rob. Speaking of traveling, we know you go to Vegas. Have you been to the Sphere yet?
No, I have not. It'd been the perfect time to go this past weekend to watch UFC.
That's what he's talking about here. He goes, the walkout for the UFC event was arguably one of the coolest things I've ever seen at any venue.
Yeah, I haven't been. I don't know. I'd get sensory overload by all those lights and shit that's there. So I don't know if I can actually do it. But I'm excited to go there one day. But I want to watch something good there. Now I don't want to see U2. I don't want to see anybody like that. I want to see something like UFC because I think that too much noise from a band would just make me want to freak out.
Okay. Did you see all that graphics and shit they did for the UFC for the walkouts and stuff?
No, I was in the air.
Oh, you were. Okay, when you get a minute, go put a Google on it. Oh my goodness. Dude, just huge walkout graphics and just stuff coming in overhead. It's a wild place. It's a wild venue. Really cool.
Yeah, we're getting something we're actually not like that, but something sort of kind of like that here in Atlanta. Down at Centennial Yards, they are going to be building a 70,000 square foot entertainment thing where it's like kind of like half of what the Globe is. It's like
we have
big, huge screen, and you can watch all the events and games and everything. It's coming to Centennial Yards.
It's in LA. I went to it not too long ago, but it's
in Dallas too.
Yeah, it's the coolest thing to go see. It makes you feel like you're actually in the arena. Yeah. I can't think of the damn name of it right now, but it's actually owned by a former NFL player. So, God dang it, I can't think of the name of it.
That's all right.
But it's really cool. It's a really cool venue to go watch a sporting event. Yeah.
I feel like I'd get motion sick in the Sphere. The way those graphics come overhead and stuff, I'd be like, and then I'd be on the floor. All right, I got this from NBA. I'll pass out. I saw this from Legion's Hoops, a very fun account that I follow, which is a cool follow. They asked, name an NBA duo people are sleeping on going into the season. Their choice was Durant and Booker in Phoenix. I will give you some of the top mentions that hit that conversation. LeBron and KD, or an AD, I should say, just because of JJ. Bam and Jimmy. Being Jimmy's last season, people are sleeping on the two of them. Kawhi and Harden, just because it seems like Kawhi lives in street clothes. Embiid and Paul George, and Ja Morant or Desmond Bane or Triple J. It's been pick your poison. Is there an NBA duo that you think people are sleeping on as we get into the next season?
All right, you go.
NBA duo.
You think people are sleeping on Durant and Booker?
No.
I don't think so either.
Mm-mm.
I think they just have high expectations they haven't met yet.
Oh, I think one. I think one we're sleeping on. We could sleep on because of one guy's age and then another guy's youth. Wemby and Chris Paul.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna go with Fox and Sabonis
That's another good one.
because you think about it, the previous season they were number 1 in the West.
Yeah.
They had a lot of injuries last year.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people
And
picking the Kings. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm taking De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis.
I'm going to give you one out of left field.
Mm-hmm.
Zion Williamson and DeJounte Murray.
Okay. That's gonna be
I mean,
interesting.
the Pelicans have been close. So I'm wondering if a guy like DeJounte gives them enough of a spark to kind of maybe get him over the edge. If Zion can stay healthy and Tiny Dog plays, doesn't hold out, or who the hell knows where he's at.
Oh, side note, that whole thing that we were talking about, the whole experience game, is called COSM.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Cosm.
We'll check that out. Cosm. Like that.
Yep.
It's really cool if y'all get a chance to go. Make sure you go to a sporting event. Like when I went to go watch the UFC fight there, and so it really made me look like I was in the freaking ring. It's actually really cool.
Comes here in 2026.
Oh, I don't want to wait that long.
Well,
Oh, well. All right.
This is what it looks like.
Yeah, you really that does it no justice because like all that is screen.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy!
It's like
cow.
half of what the globe is in Vegas.
Okay, so it's like the sphere cut in half.
Yeah, the sphere. I mean, the sphere.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. All right, last
So this
one.
gives you a better look at I show you how to see. It's like really in your face. So,
Oh yeah, no, it really is. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's
All right.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to check that out in 2 years.
Well, they gotta build.
I'm
Look, they gotta
impatient.
build it out. I know.
I'm impatient. I do want to go to the Sphere, though. If we do go back to Vegas at any point, I do want to go to the Sphere.
Yeah, I want to go there
just to experience it and see it. It looks super trippy. Super trippy. All right, last one. Robert Ory, you are overseas right now. You were in the Philippines. You've spent a lot of time overseas the last few years doing NBA events, TV shows, spin the wheel. What's the weirdest thing you've seen overseas? Whether it's what people are eating or like a custom or a tradition or anything like that, you're like, oh, they don't do that shit in America.
I think because when I travel to Asia a lot, and the delicacy is chicken feet. I know people eat pig's feet, but the chicken feet, I'm like, it's a big delicacy. They be smacking down on the motherfuckers.
Smacking down on chicken feet?
Chicken feet. Yeah. Chicken feet. So, but everything else, I will say the other thing is, there's nothing, I would say if you want to consider it weird, is like nobody obeys the traffic laws. A lot of times they just ride in the middle of the street.
I do see that a lot. Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. So
6 roads intersecting somewhere and they're all just, you're like,
yeah.
Yeah. Have you tried the chicken feet?
No.
Oh,
I'm from Alabama, but I don't eat chicken feet. I don't eat pig's feet.
Hold up. Don't pretend being from the South means I don't eat weird shit, because we know that ain't true.
I know. I eat rattlesnake. I eat some squirrel. I've eaten robin before. So,
when you eat chicken feet, though, like, do you you get the little like talons and shit on it? Like, I don't understand how they serve it.
It's the talons. No, it'd be like this, and they'd be like sauteed or they'd be fried, depending on where you go. It's the chicken feet.
Yeah, no, I'm good, man. Yeah. Like, I'm good. Like, there's people that eat frogs' legs, and I can't.
Yeah,
man,
I don't like frogs' legs.
No, and I've never tried them, and I never will. I'm just like, it's too gross for me.
They taste like salt water.
Oh.
They taste like they not good.
No, like I've tried alligator. I've tried gator before. Gator ain't bad. Gator's a little salty though.
Well, next time you go to Papados and get you some gator and get you some frog legs. Go to Papados. They got
there's one right down the street. There's one right down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shit, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't no frog's legs. Where are you going
But
for lunch? I'm
weird?
going to go eat some frog's legs. Oh,
You know what's weird? With all the travel I've done, I'm waiting for that day where they have that Indiana Jones moment where you sit down, all of a sudden they bring out the fucking monkey brains and looking at you like,
yeah, it's a delicacy.
oh shit!
Is there a problem, Mr. Ori?
Yeah. Yeah, but I think the craziest thing that I've eating while traveling has been horse. I didn't know it was horse.
Excuse me?
Where did you eat horse?
Russia.
In Russia?
So, we sitting at the table, and they brought out an appetizer. And I'm like, I said, here, I tried it. I'm like, damn, this is kind of good. And I'm eating it, and I asked for some more.
Oh, you went back for seconds on the horse.
Hold on. But here's the thing is, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was chicken. So I said, this is some good jerky. What is it? Can you bring some more? And of course, Candace liked it too. And all of a sudden, he said, oh, that's horse. You should have seen the look on Candace's face. She's like, ah!
Oh, my God.
Hey.
You went back for seconds on the horse.
I ain't gonna lie.
Dude.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh, well, it's good.
Oh, no. No.
I was starving, man. I was hungry. My brother got to eat.
somewhere right now in the world, Nikola Jokic wants to punch you, and he doesn't know why. He's like, I suddenly have the urge to punch Robert Torrey, and I don't know why.
This man sitting up here eating horse.
No, this man went back for seconds on horse. Wow. That is good, dude. That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
So,
I could never.
People that are listening to it, hey, I didn't kill the horse. I didn't know it was horse. I was just eating it.
In case Pete is listening to the podcast this week. Yeah.
Hey, when he said it was horse, it might not have been horse, but he said it was horse. He might have been just messing with me to see if I was going to keep eating it. So who knows? It was Russia. Okay. It's a language barrier.
Gotcha. So don't name this week's episode Black Beauty. Got it.
Hey, I'm pretty sure you didn't ask what part of the horse.
Wow.
You just chow down on horse.
Now you're making me feel sick to my stomach. Oh, I don't eat horse nuts.
Oh, that is a perfect place to end the shooter out this week. How do I not call the show I ate horse nuts?
Oh my goodness!
Wow,
that man
I
went.
I might ate horse nuts.
How was it cooked?
It was like a jerky. It was
like chewy.
Yeah, it wasn't chewy. It was more like bacon. It was weird. It was like bacon. So
horse bacon.
Yeah.
God bless. I could never.
But I didn't know. It was like, but you know.
All right. Well, go enjoy the rest of your trip, you horse's ass. All right, man. Yeah.